what up? Last year, Rastafari, you know what I mean? The reason for the season, Rastafari, you don't know, you know what I mean? Word up. So, I want to talk about three things, you know what I mean? Three things I want to talk about. Leverage, use, and abuse, right? I want to talk about leverage, use, and abuse, right? Three things that relationships involve, right? Three things that relationships involve. I don't know how long it's going to be, right? But, so, in a relationship, it's one of those things that is happening. Hopefully, it's just leverage all the time, right? But it might fluctuate back and forth, right? It might fluctuate back and forth between leverage, abuse, and use, right? You know which one you want every single time, right? You want leverage every time, right? And we have to come to a definition of what these things are, right? Right? Understanding. We know what use is, we know what abuse is, and we know what leverage is. That's why I always say it's good to have a good command of the English language, right? Understand, read books, right? So you're not so you get rid of your myopic condition or your myopia, right? So read the books, and these are muscles, linguistic muscles, like your tongue and your lips moving, your cheeks moving, no pun intended. Nah, man. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So leverage, right? Leverage, you're using something that is someone, right? But it's mutually beneficial, right? So let's just say you're working out. Remember that you're sitting back to back and you're stretching each other, right? Back to back. That's leverage, right? And it's also kind of like using too. When you're sitting on a chair, you're using the chair. Not when you're leveraging, you're using the chair because the chair is not getting any benefit when you're sitting on it, right? And abusing the chair would be jumping and trying to stomp and break the chair. That's abusing the chair. You know what I mean, right? I'm just saying. We're having fun out here, right? 2025, you know what I mean? Live and direct, you know what I mean? Hold up. But it's not easy, you know what I'm saying? People out here, they try to use you or abuse you, or they construe it as tough love, like as leverage and shit like that. But you gotta be aware of what's going on and see what's happening and be in the right connection with your emotions. It might be done now. I think it's 3 minutes now, right? Let's see if it's done. No, it's still going. Okay, so good. So I'm just saying, watch out for the naysayers, watch out for the people that's trying to sabotage your shit, right? They want to use you and then abuse you and make it look like they're trying to leverage, like support you and all kinds of shit like that. Watch out for that stuff, man, right? It should be clear, right? If it's not clear, then you shouldn't get involved, right? Avoid the situation if you can, right? So that's that. This is called leverage, use, and abuse, right? Leverage, use, and abuse. You know what I'm saying? Word up, Slash, be safe out here. Happy holidays, Slash, That's up.